Hi folks, I'm Lou Thomas and welcome back to Highest Gear Reviews. Hey, if you could do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down there. It'd be a huge favor to me. It takes me about 10 hours to make these videos as far as getting the cars, videotaping them, doing all the editing, all that kind of stuff. Probably take you about a second or so to hit that subscribe button. It'll help me immensely so I can get more cars, show you these great cars on these videos. So today we've got the 2021 Chevy Blazer. So this particular one's the RS edition, which is kind of the high performance version. Has the all-wheel drive 3.6 V6 engine in it, about 308 horsepower, 270 foot-pounds of torque. Also has a 9-speed automatic transmission. This one also has 21-inch wheels, which look awesome on it. This one, obviously, as you can tell, is kind of the whole blacked out package as well. Pretty nice vehicle, kind of sport tuned suspension, steering, all that kind of stuff. 0 to 60 does in about 6.5 seconds. Just a good looking vehicle, real kind of intimidating looking. Of course, this is kind of the one new design that Chevy went with the Blazer. And I think it's a sharp looking truck. So let's take a look at it a little bit closer. So let's take the 2021 Blazer out for a spin. So it does have the nice push button start. Interior is nicely done. I really do like these kind of vents that kind of cool there, like in the Camaro. You kind of twist them to go cooler, other way to go hotter. Kind of a cool little feature. Once you get used to it, it's kind of cool. Let's see here. Let's get back on the highway from here. So like I said, 3.6 liter engine, over 300 horsepower. There we go. Get you out of the way of things. Yeah, not too bad, pretty darn peppy really, so yeah, moves pretty darn well. So the Trailblazer doesn't have the paddle shifters. One thing I kind of wish it did have, since it is supposed to be kind of the sportier version of the vehicle, but not a big deal, I guess, you know. To tell you the truth, a lot of times you hardly ever use the paddle shifters once you have them. But no, as far as acceleration goes pretty darn good. The you know, it's not a supercar, but it gets you out of the way of things pretty quickly. Road manners are really good. Just kind of goes down the highway real nicely. Feels real comfortable. Steering feels good. It's a very sensitive steering, and it's also, like I said, does have the kind of adaptable steering on as well, the performance steering as well, but the steering is really precise. And I think this one's just a little bit jittery just because it has those 21-inch tires. So, I mean, it responds really fast as soon as you put a steering input in it. Transmission feels great. Once again, this is the 9-speed transmission in it. Shifts feel really good. We have in regular two-wheel drive mode now. Engine noise isn't too bad at all. A little bit of highway noise to be expected from SUV. I mean, they all have it. But the interior finish, I think, looks really nice. These red stitch seats, the red stitching all around the dash and everything looks real nice. This pod type, you know, infotainment center that kind of everyone's going towards looks really nice. The display is beautifully clear. Center console looks really good. So that's a nice place to be. And like I said, as far as highway manners, turn in feels good. Ample power for accelerating around people on the highway. You can tow quite a bit with it as well. I think this V6 one, you can tow over 4,000 pounds as well. So that's a nice feature. But yeah, no, it's a nice feeling vehicle. Of course, this vehicle also has the adjustable steering control, obviously, and as far as the tilt, adjust all that kind of stuff. Seats feel really nice, real supportive, comfortable, feel good in the back. All the controls back here as well, of course, for lumbar support. 3 different presets as far as how you want to set the seats for other drivers. So yeah, no, it's a very, very comfortable cabin. So as far as the interior, nice, good seating position. Kind of set it to where I'd normally drive the vehicle, so that's nice. Does have the controls here, lumbar support, all kind of stuff. Like I mentioned, does have the telescoping wheel as well. And actually, oh, this one's electric, so that's kind of nice. So it goes in and out, back and forth. etc., etc. Everything's kind of where you'd expect it to be on the stems. It does have the adaptive cruise control, all that kind of stuff as well. So yeah, good seating position. I've got a lot of headroom here as well, so nice. So of course, from the steering position, nice place to be. Of course, you have your normal layout as far as pretty standard all the Chevys as far as the lighting control on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. Those cool kind of heat vents. The dash is actually a really cool display. It's kind of 2 analog gauges with a digital in the middle of it, and the digital display is really nice and clear, so it looks really good. You can change it obviously to different kinds of settings, all that kind of stuff. Looks like our average fuel economy was like 20 miles per gallon, so not too shabby. All your normal steering wheel controls. Come over to the infotainment system, and of course under here you have kind of your heating controls, and kind of nicely laid out. Like I said, you adjust these, and that kind of adjusts the temperature as far as your temperature settings on it as well. That's pretty neat. As far as the infotainment center, pretty darn responsive actually. So go to audio. Sounds really great. I was kind of jamming out a little bit earlier, but a really good sounding Bose system in here as well. So yeah, nicely done. Controls for your fan controls. Of course, it has your charger for your cell phone here, leather wrapped here. Here's your kind of control for your different settings, off-road settings, performance settings, trailering type stuff, all that kind of jazz. 2 cup holders. Of course, your glove box over here. And then up here, your controls for your sunroof, and it is a very large sunroof up here as well. So, yeah, nicely done. Good place, comfortable place to be for a nice road trip. So as we go into the back seat, as you can see, not too shabby at all. My normal driving position looks good as far as leg room. A couple of cup holders in here, USB, USB-C, 12-volt outlet. Some little compartments here to slip things in, whatever you need to slip in there. So yeah, not too bad. Like I said, nice leather appointment. I do like that stitching, looks really cool. All right, of course, here's the all important part. Do I fit in the back of the vehicle as well? So normal driving position, not too bad actually. Let's see what this one here it is. This is kind of your adjuster for your backrest here as well. My head is kind of close to the ceiling, and I think that's partly because this has this huge sunroof in it as well. Legs are fitting okay. It's a little bit tighter than I thought it would be, actually, to tell the truth, but not too bad. These are heated seats back here as well, and like I said, I mean, I fit in here amply, so I think any kind of normal sized person would fit here. Like I said, I'm about 6'4", so a little bit taller than the average person, but yeah, not too shabby. Nice cup holder, armrest here. Like I said, you got your USB, USB-C, so yeah, a little bit tight on the headroom, but yeah, not too bad at all. So as far as trunk room goes, lots of room back here. So as we mentioned, kind of a medium size, I guess you could call it donut. Some little compartments in here to store stuff, compartments on the side. As far as doing the seats to go back down, it's kind of a couple of levers on each side. You just pull them. Boom, that one goes down. Come over to this side, pull this lever. Boom, that one goes down. Lots more room back there. So yeah, pretty nice. Very flat, lots of room. There you have it, folks, the 2021 Chevy Blazer. Once again, thanks to Len-Loss Chevrolet in Aurora, Colorado. Get a hold of Nolan Harris if you're interested in one of these vehicles. Hey, do me a favor again. Like I said, just please hit that subscribe button. It'll do me so much help. Hit the like button as well if you don't mind. Hit the notifications. Whole bunch of vehicles coming out. Like I said, I got about 10 hours invested in it. Just go ahead and take that 1 second, press that button. It'll help me so much. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.